Hey guys, I got a couple of comments on my last video which really broke my heart. I don't want to mention names, but this person reached out and showed that they had no hope. Literally said that this is hopeless. And that makes me feel like shit that there are some men out there that feel hopeless. I think God has called me to step up and to help these people. It doesn't feel right for me to be winning the way I'm winning. It's totally unfair that I live the life that I live. I mean, look, I never had rich parents or a rich family. My dad stopped giving me money when I was 13 years old. I had to get a job. I was lifting furniture. I was doing furniture delivery at 14 years old. And then I worked at a stationery shop called Ryman's in London when I was like 15, 16 to put me through college. So I really started hard from the bottom and my parents were comfortable but they weren't wealthy, rich. They couldn't look after me. They actually just could not give me the money to go to college. I had to take loans out. I had to do all this shit myself. Just making sure that that's fucking clear and that I didn't come from money and I'm not some spoiled rich kid. Definitely not. Otherwise I wouldn't speak like this, I wouldn't look like this, and I wouldn't have these damn brains. So I saw this message from this guy and it broke my heart. It breaks my heart that there are people out there who have lost hope. They've lost hope in themselves. My job is to improve men's lives, is to help men regain their masculinity, regain some level of hope. Now, I know that, I'm not trying to be Andrew Tate 2.0, although I massively respect him and I like what Andrew Tate did for the world. I'm Ralph Anthony, okay? I'm my own unique version. I am who I am. I'm not like Andrew Tate. I don't drive a $5 million Bugatti. And if I had the money, I wouldn't drive a $5 million Bugatti anyway, because that shit doesn't mean much to me. I probably wouldn't even fly private. I'd prefer to fly first class or business class so I can meet other strangers and talk to them, okay? So we're all unique in our own different ways. And what I offer to the world is different to what other men and other figures on YouTube are offering. And sorry, that's just a rant about why I've chosen to make this video and why I want to help this particular person. But it breaks my heart to have someone who is almost close to giving up. And I cannot let this happen because there are too many men who are killing themselves in today's world. There are too many men who are giving up and committing suicide. There are too many men with mental health issues. And they're killing themselves. It's painful. It really breaks my heart. You can probably see it through this video. I can't fake it. This is exactly how I feel. I feel horrible. I don't want to see the winners. I don't want to see these guys I hang out with these guys in Miami, going to the clubs, doing all this stuff. I don't give a shit about these other winners. What the hell do you do for me, brother? Nothing. Other winners, I don't need other winners. I'm a winner already. So when I meet other winners who are trying to alpha me and trying to give it this, I'm like, bro, the fuck out my face. I don't care what money you got. Like, one slap from me and I'll fucking smash you overboard this boat, bitch. Excuse my bluntness, but I'm not to be fucked with. And I want to help the underdog, man. I've befriended so many people in my life who don't have what I have. They're the underdog, but I befriend them for a reason because I want to help the underdog. I want to help the underdog win. I want to rise the underdog. God has put me on this planet for a reason. I have been created to help men rise from the ashes and the darkness. And there's so much darkness in the world. I know I'm not going to be able to help everyone, but just helping a few people alone is helping a few people is enough. You cannot give up hope. This life is all you have. This life is all you have, guys. If you give up, you then have nothing. You have nothing. How could you give up? You have no choice but to try and improve. If you give up, you'll be close to an early death, if not decide to kill yourself earlier. So you can't. How are you giving up on your life? What other alternatives do you have? Maybe it's the way that I see it. I know it's not the way that you necessarily see it. But guys, like, I can't understand how you would just be like, oh, if I'm not 6 foot, and I'm not handsome and good looking and speak like this guy and have his money, then what's the point? No, definitely not. You know how many short guys I know who live a great life, have beautiful women? Do you know how many of these people that I know personally? Some of my best friends are pretty damn short. They're like 5'6" or something, maybe 5'7", or is it 5'8", but like 5'6", 5'7", like seriously, like that's not average height. That's short in the UK and in America. And these guys do great for themselves. They've got lovely girlfriends, they're happy. So you have to hold some hope, because I've seen it with my own eyes. And people are like, oh, I'm an incel, I'm ugly. Like, there's something you can do. There's always something you can do to improve how you look. Whether that be going to the gym and trying to get yourself into shape. Whether that be intermittent fasting and losing weight so that your jawline improves. So that it isn't round, it cuts down. You see the way mine cuts down? I intermittent fast, I don't eat that much food. I need to fast so that I shed the weight. If you do the same thing, you'll see that you'll start to get a more cut version of your face. Maybe grow some facial hair and trim it, and watch online how to grow facial hair and where you should cut it. Get a better haircut, or don't leave scruffy hair. Or if you're pale and you think your skin color's horrible, then go to a tanning salon. If you live in a cold country, if you live in a warm country, spend some time in the sunshine with some sun protection, get some color on your face. That sunshine improves your look, gives you a nice tan. Wear some nicer fitted clothes. Don't wear baggy, crappy jeans with a crusty t-shirt, with a stupid football jersey. Like, there is always something you could do to improve your life and to improve your look. You must be mad to give up on your life. I am not having another person give up. I am not having another man give up. That cannot happen in my community with my people.